how how would you help someone maybe listening to this that's struggling with that? I know that that's something that you're passionate about, who you're doing it for.
Yeah, I mean, I think like it's about finding your why, right? Like the reasons I do what I do are going to be different than the reasons you do what you do. Maybe they're not that different, but the sooner that you can articulate what your purpose is or why you do things, I think the sooner you'll feel more at peace with yourself. I
Amen.
also think it's important to note that not necessarily are the reasons healthy or good or conducive. It's also just being accepting of what your reality is in that moment, right? Like I'm very open and honest about the fact that I'm largely driven by the fear of failure.
Hmm.
I don't ever say that it's healthy, right? I have a therapist.
Sure.
I sit and talk to her every week about it. I'm not proud of it, but it drives me to push harder than most people.
Self-awareness too,
Yeah, I
above
mean, I
all.
think those go. Yeah, self awareness is the most important piece because, like I said, at the very least, if you know what it is that's driving you, you can either a try to work on it and make it less destructive if it's not something that you're proud of or positive, or it has a positive impact. But if you don't actually have the self awareness of it, then you're kind of just driving into a dark tunnel, which I think is similar to the idea of like if you're trying to build a company to sell it, know who you're trying to sell it to or what you're trying to build to sell. I think that same journey applies to you as an individual.